Died 1965. They were before them. And Boris were, and the parents from Kima, a kto еще были? Кто еще приезжал? Boris was the first time. He asked Boris. Boris is the son of Aunt Elizabeth. Asked Boris. Boris, tell me, have you in Russia the prostitutes?
That's what my grandfather had.
Boris thought something. No, not so much. Maybe some from they left from revolution. Uncle George, from revolution. That time. Oh, they are too old.
I never heard this story before.
Oh, that's good.
And Uncle Henry was Uncle George, uncle from
Mother's side?
Papinej strany.
Father's side.
Father's side.
So Uncle Henry was from his father's side.
Yeah. Ginsburg.
Ginsburg.
Grisha Nemirovsky. Mother was Nemirovsky.
Right.
Yeah. And father was Ginsburg.
Right.
Yeah. Uncle Ken, the children, my mother, Elizabeth, and Uncle Henry, they were three. And they have mother and father dead. Mother was 27, and father was 36. 36. He committed suicide.
Yeah. Wow.
And they left with grandfather and grandmother. No, grandmother, no, grandfather and aunts. Aunt Kate, Aunt Rivechka, and then Uncle Henry, Uncle Miron, yeah, and Uncle Miron. And Uncle Henry was in America. And as George was 8 or 9 years old, he went to America, to Uncle George, to Uncle Henry. Uncle Henry was a very good man. I remember him. 1928, he comes to, we have photos from him, yes. And he brought photos from George. He was photograph. Und he hat das beigebracht.
He learned it.
He studied
under him, right.
George photography, yes. And George was a capable boy and very clever boy. And so
He learned. Yeah.
hat das alles erreicht. Nemirovsky.
They were a close family.
And the Ginsburg, the family from Ginsburg liked very much the children. And every summer, my mother and my mother's sister, Aunt Lizechka, Grisha was in America, went for a summer to Uncle Miron. And they spent their time there, the summer time. And the wife from Uncle Miron told her own children, don't kiss me often, because the children come to us, they have no mother and father. They must not see that she...
Yeah.
Понял, нет? Это мать сына one.
You met Jack?
Yes, I saw him as he was with Jefferson, with Beatrice at us. It was, I don't remember what year that was. Oh yes, Josh was at us with the N. Nine, yes, with the N, or with the N. And next year, that was not in summer, in winter. Come Beatrice with Jack and with Shepherds.
So you remember my father? Yeah, my father was a special man.
Yes,
a very special man.
And we have photos at that time.
Yeah.
Here also here.
Yeah. So you can say goodbye to everybody.
You can bring Beatrice with you.
That's a good idea. I'll bring Beatrice with me.
Take it.
I'll carry her with me.
Yeah.
I think she would love to come. She would love to come, and I know everyone is happy for me to see you and send so much love.
I regret very much that I never saw Annette.
Yeah. Annette was a beautiful
Not
person.
only photos and that's just
Yeah, she was a beautiful person. We miss her dearly, as we miss my father and my grandparents. But you know, we have such joys now with
even together.
Yeah.
It was even so. Is my mother, my father, and Aunt Elizabeth. Every time together.
Yeah. Well, and now another generation with Henry in this. You know, I'm so touched by the fact that now there is this other Henry who is in the family from Uncle Henry so many years ago. It's a full circle to come back, and I think of course, Diane and Jerry, you know, and Jamie and Scott. There's so much happiness. And for my mother to be with this beautiful great-grandchild. You can wave goodbye. Goodbye.